Hello, I'm Jack Molenaar, Chairman of Keep Middlesex Moving. Hey, what a year it's been. I'm sure we'll all remember 2020, and not for the best. It didn't take long for everyone to understand the way we conduct our lives and the way we conduct our businesses had to change rapidly and dramatically. It didn't take long for us at KMM and the staff to adapt to this strange new world. So normally I'd be speaking to you in person at our annual breakfast. However, due to the uncertainty in daily changes to the executive orders, KMM created this short video appropriately called A Year in Review. I hope you'll take a few minutes to watch the video and comments from our Executive Director, Bill Neary, and a very special message from our Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman. Thank you for your continued support, and I really look forward to seeing you in person in 2022.
Keep Middlesex Moving has been serving the area for 30 years, but 2020 was unlike any other year. We not only met this challenge, but we exceeded our expectations. Please stay with us for the next few minutes as we share our year in review. It was a year of struggles, challenges, and most importantly, resilience. In March of 2020, words like face masks, pandemic, Zoom meetings, and quarantine dominated our language and our lives. Using video, we created demand-based content that helped keep our constituents informed and safe. We launched new programming that met the needs of businesses, communities, and friends who are now facing a new normal. One such program was our webinar and podcast series. Using the Zoom platform, we provided the educational programming we would have normally conducted in person. Covering topics such as senior shuttles, where our audience learned that transportation for active adults was not only a way to get places, but to also stay connected, especially significant during a time of isolation due to the pandemic. We also highlighted workforce programming, emerging technology issues, pandemic-related restrictions, bike safety regulations, and place-making communities, bringing together leading experts in the field of each area.
Our topic today is adapting community landscapes, a place where people connect. It is that flexibility and adaptation that are key to resilience in a community. And this, right now, is the moment to turn up the placemaking.
Adapting and flexibility, two key elements that allowed us to not only provide excellent programming, but reach audiences exponentially. Another example is Bike Month. Traditionally during Bike Month, we encourage commuters to bike to work. In 2020, due to the stay-at-home orders, most folks were not commuting to work. So KMM partnered with two neighboring TMAs and created You Ride, We Give. Instead of commuting to work, we asked folks to take a pledge to bike in their neighborhoods, trails, and parks. And for each pledge we received, we donated $1 to our local food banks who have seen significant increases in the demand for food. Together with hundreds of participants, we were able to raise over $500 that was donated to McFoods. In the initial months of the pandemic, we saw a rise in bike usage. Understanding the need to keep all these new and veteran cyclists informed and safe, we created a bike video safety series. Directed by our Safe Routes to School coordinator, Christopher Gonda, these videos provided basic bike safety messaging, maintenance, games, and travel options in short, fun videos, some of which starred Chris's son Preston, who viewers quickly fell in love with. With most folks working from home, we also tried to provide some levity and joy to an otherwise stressful situation. With our Armchair Travel Blog series, we took readers on a journey by train, air, and foot to regions across the U.S. and the globe. On days when hope seemed unfathomable, we gave our readers something to look forward to and enjoy. And through it all, we also continued to maintain our services. Bike lockers continued to be monitored and serviced. And although the demand for active adult transportation came to a standstill, KMM used the lull in demand to create an online transportation finder which encompasses all municipalities in Middlesex County. Despite schools switching between hybrid and remote, children across the county participated in our annual Walk Bike Photo Contest.
We wanted to offer a huge congratulations to our friend Edwin from Memorial Elementary School in East Brunswick, New Jersey. He's the winner of our 2020 bookmark contest. And our theme last year for our bookmark design contest was My Town, a wonderful place to be a kid.
And all of what we accomplished in 2020 was mostly in part to our extraordinary staff and social media. Yes, social media. We use the various platforms of Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to not only promote programming, but to give our voices and that of others reach, to share our messages exponentially, to support our partners, to share ideas, and most importantly, to connect our community when they needed it the most. But there is more work to do.
Yes, there certainly is more work to be done. Well, hello, everyone. I'm Bill Neary, the Executive Director of Keep Middlesex Moving. And I think you can agree from viewing this video that our staff, Roberta Carpenter's, Christina Fowler, Arlene Holt, Lynn Cuevas, and Christopher Gonda, not only rose to the challenge, but with creative outreach and cohesive teamwork, turned those challenges into tremendous opportunities. I also want to thank our volunteer board of trustees, our funders, and our numerous partners for their continued support during this past year. Each of you have made what I thought was impossible, not only possible, but extremely productive and successful. I would also like to thank Northfield Bank and Provident Bank for their extremely generous support for our You Ride, We Give Bike Month program and our Safe Routes to School bookmark contest. In the post-COVID world, KMM is positioned for continued resiliency, increased sustainability, and innovative success. And to provide some insight into what the post-COVID world will look like, I am really pleased to welcome my Congresswoman, Bonnie Watson Coleman.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Watson Coleman, representing New Jersey's 12th Congressional District. You know, it goes without saying that 2020 was a challenging year in many ways. For all the hardships and the uncertainty that the pandemic caused, it also challenged our communities to adapt new ways to support one another. When members of our communities were laid off from their jobs, local organizations were hard at work running food drives to make sure these families were provided for. When small businesses suffered financial loss due to quarantine regulations, local community members created fundraisers and promoted local services. Even in times of socially distanced holidays and fully virtual workspaces, New Jersey has never forgotten to check on its neighbors and continue to working to make our communities a better place to live. Keep Middlesex Moving has long been an advocate for programs that benefit our commuters and create safer and more efficient solutions for transportation. I am not surprised that the difficulty of this year has not seemed to slow them down one bit, and I applaud them for all the work that they continue to do. 2020 was a challenging year, but I believe that our communities continue to rise to that challenge.
Thank you, Congresswoman, for your insightful comments. We really appreciate your support of what we do at KMM. For all of us here, we also want to appreciate Mortez Ansari, who worked for us for many years and entered retirement to be with his family and his granddaughter. So we wish Mortez all the best in future years. And for all of us, we wish you all the best. And also at the same time, stay safe, stay secure, and we hope to see you next year. Take care.